Hello everyone, Infinitus School here, and I am back. Finally, I have returned, my pretties. I'm back. I've got Starcraft and things, and also only 925 gigabytes out of 1.5 terabytes of space left on my hard drive. Sadly. Also, too much damn hair. Jeez. So I think I'll just I'll start by introducing our players and not screwing that up. On the right hand side, we do have our blue Terran, Senior Lucifron. And on the left hand side, we do have our red Terran, e.g. Thorzain. We do see that Lucifron is going refinery first, which is pretty interesting. While we're waiting, I'd like to apologize for not posting anything recently. My parents have been trying to get the house prepared so that way we could sell it and maybe move out. You know, get a new place somewhere better. But so yeah, I've been having to do a lot of help around the house, so I haven't really had any time to cast. So I'm sorry. I do apologize, and I'll try and get back on a regular schedule. Anyway, let's get back to the game. We do see Thorzain dropping down a proxy hatch, or not proxy hatch. How often do you see proxy hatch? I go for proxy hatch a lot, actually. I'll drop it inside my opponent's main, and 1 out of every 2 times? No, more like 1 out of every 30. They don't see it, and it's really funny. Tech Lab coming down on this barrack. And whoop, the Apollo is not the person we're looking for. Lucifron did not see it, so he does not know that this is a thing. Thorzain's going to start making a Marauder. How many people are in this lobby? Oh, 6. Lucifron scouts it, and he knows now. It has all been revealed. He's going to scout the entirety of the main, and he's like, oh god, I know what's going on. I don't know whether this is going to work. He sees it. He has 2 Marines on the way. Also has a Hellion on the way. Bunker on the way for Thorzain. Now this is a good idea from Thorzain, going for Marauders instead of Marines. Because this way, he can't really deny the bunker as easily, because he's got SCVs to kill Marauders, which is never a good thing. But the SCV for Thorzain. The SCV for Thorzain was killed. Although he's doing a good bit of damage to these SCVs. Just about 2-shotting them. If he would actually synchronize his shots, he'd be 2-shotting them. And he does have 4 Marauders out, which can take on 2 Marines and a Hellion. Poor Lucifron's just going to be under a lot of pressure right about now. Although he is getting out of Starport, so he's not under too much pressure to freak out, I suppose. He is teching up, he is still making units, but he is also still making SCVs. So good reaction out here from Thorzain, or not Thorzain, from Lucifron. Thorzain, though, doesn't look like he's going to quit. He is getting Reapers. No upgrades for the Reapers, but Reapers. Oh man, if that Hellion had gone down there, he could have seen the Reaper. Commander Command Center going down on the natural for Thorzain. Medevacs already on the way for Lucifron, even though he was put under such heavy pressure. We also have a reactor on this factory, most likely going to be switched over to the starport. We do have an engineering bay down as well. Thorzain is going to do his best to deny the third with this barracks. Did he make that Reaper? Huh. I'll have to check again at some point. A Viking on the way for Thorzain. So he may or may not know that this is coming. We may see a little bit of elevatoring, no? Yep. There we go. Elevator. Now he's got 8 Marines and 2 Hellions inside of the base of Thorzain. And then a lot of Marines just kind of left. Barracks does scout that there is a command center at Lucifron's natural on the way. 2 barracks are also going down for Lucifron as well as second gas. Engineering bay, but no +1/+1 just yet. Lone Tech Lab still sitting here next to the destructible debris. Marines are attacking the barracks. Probably not going to be able to kill it though, because barracks have a lot of health. Unless he just, you know, goes for a microing feat. Nope, not going to kill it. Is getting siege tech, as well as siege tanks, but Thorzain dropping down double armory, so he will be going for mech this game. Does have 7 Hellions, as well as Blue Flame? I don't think he has Blue Flame. No, because he doesn't actually have a tech lab. Awesome. I don't know, those flames look blue from here. I mean, they look... but they're red. Okay. Does that not look blue to anyone else? Looks blue to me. Alright, whatever. Siege tech not just complete quite yet, but will be done relatively soon, so he will be able to siege up on the high ground, and these Hellions will not be doing much. Ooh, but a drop in the main, going to elevator up Marauders and Hellions. And these Marines are coming in here, but I don't know how much they're actually going to be able to do against the Marauder Hellion push. I mean, Marines are not known for being great against Marauders or Hellions. Oh man, Lucifron's multitasking. He's put to the test right about now. Lucifron does lose a tank in the main, trying to fend off against the Hellions and Vikings. But does eventually get it cleaned up. May take out the medevac. No, will not take out the medevac. Siege tech is done, so he can siege up on the low ground, but after something like that, I'd start putting a supply depot, maybe right there, also probably right there. Just to be safe. Thorzain, working on air superiority, which will be good for him because that means that Lucifron won't be able to get out any, whatchamacallits, medevacs, which will help a lot, seeing as Lucifron's probably going to be going bio, hence the 3 barracks. 3 Vikings harassing the mineral line of Lucifron. Double engineering bay coming down for Lucifron, so these 1-1 upgrades are going to start pretty soon. For Infernal Pre-Igniter coming out from Thorzain. 3rd base also coming down for Thorzain. Actually, it's already up. morphing into a orbital command. Whereas Lucifron is only halfway done with finishing his command center. Lucifron is getting some medevacs. I'm not sure how much I like that, seeing as his opponent does have air superiority, and he is aware of it. I mean, he has seen the Vikings. They did just all kind of land right here and start killing off his workers, so I don't really know why he's doing this. One is out for Thorzain. This Hellion going to lose this fight very rapidly. Thorzain appears to also be banking a lot of minerals. Potentially slipping on his macro a little bit. Could use to throw down maybe another factory. No. My bad. He's just not producing out of all of his factories just yet. Could use to throw down some supply depots, though. Just about to finish, so he's good off there. I still don't know how I feel about Lucifron making that medevac. It just seems like a bad idea. Thorzain also ahead by, ooh, a good 30 supply? No, 40 supply. That's even better. And 2-2 is on the way for Thorzain, so he will have some pretty good upgrades against the Marine Marauder army. Or actually, it's Marine Tank, isn't it? Yeah. I don't know how much I like Marine Tank, especially when you're going up against Hellion Tank, because Hellions are strictly better against Marines than Marines are against Hellions. And while they don't do any damage to tank, but tanks do a lot of damage to them, Thorzain does have more tanks, so I can't see this going anywhere but down for Lucifron. Thorzain is still 40 supply ahead of his opponent now. Did lose quite a bit of supply. I'm not quite sure from what. Oh, but he does get a full surround here. And the fact that Lucifron has tanks doesn't actually matter. Although Lucifron does have 4 tanks now, which is kind of nice to have. Is not getting 2-2 upgrades. But doesn't have an armory to get 2-2 upgrades, or to allow him to get 2-2 upgrades. Puts out a bit of preliminary damage on the siege tanks, but ultimately decides to leave. Does siege up right here, hoping to get some Hellions for his efforts, but does not quite. Ooh, does get off some really nice volleys right about there. Ooh, some more pretty good volleys. Medevacs are at risk with air superiority leaning in Thorzain. A good number of Hellions did just get taken out for Thorzain. Lucifron is working on his +1 attack, not working on his +1 armor, or +2 armor, my bad. Does have the money for it. Nope, never mind. No longer has the money for it, assuming he did at one point. And I'm not just a liar. But 3-3's out, so 3-3's on the way for Thorzain, so I don't know, this isn't looking good. Lucifron does spot this, but I don't know. He's not going to be able to do anything about it. This command center will fall. Did not get the cancel on that. That was a wasted 400 minerals, not a wasted 100. Is going to clean up some of these tanks, though, which is going to be kind of nice, but did lose some tanks of his own, as well as a medevac or two to those Vikings. And at home, production's just continuing to go, so the battle is really mainly out here.